Well, good morning, and today you join me from Glen Doll in the eastern Cairngorms, and the plan for today is to hike up Mayar Driesh, taking advantage of the nice spell of weather we're having in May in Scotland just now. So looking forward to getting up onto the tops, and hopefully we get nice clear views out to the rest of the Cairngorms National Park. It's kind of difficult to get a vantage point of the whole route, but essentially we're just following this good path from the car park, and we're aiming for the rim of the quarry there, and Mayar is just at the back, and then you make your way across a plateau. It's an out and back to Driesh, which is behind that horizon line there, and you come back and then you take the left hand side of that shoulder down the Kilbo path and all the way back down to the car back into Glen Doll. So I'll just be taking the anti-clockwise route today, and yeah, looking forward to it. Well, that's just made some good progress up the quarry, and it's just got a final bit of height to go, and we've kind of bare left up to Mayar. Wow, what a fantastic day. 20 degrees at the car, so yeah, very, very fortunate for the weather this May so far. Some views out towards the Glen Hills. Got Craig Lucach there, and then that big one in the middle, big glass mall. And then panning round out towards Loch Nagar and the White Mouth. Yeah, quite a busy hill today, as you can probably imagine. Been a Tuesday as well. And then quite hazy. Can't quite make out the Beneglow range, but it's in that direction somewhere. It's fine views out towards Driesh. Basically just follow along the plateau there. Really easy, very easy to follow path in good conditions, of course. And then just take the height there, and just at the top you can see there's quite a big cairn. There's a few bodies on there, but you can see them on the GoPro. Quite a nice easy walking. Well, that's the top of Driesh, and just panning round, this is looking to the northeast, and you can see just over there, you can see Mount Keane, the most easterly Munro, and then that's round to Loch Nagar again. So it's quite a broad top this, so clearly marked what the top is. You can't miss it. That's looking out to the rest of Angus Hills. Aye, what a fine day. A bit of lunch now, I think. Now then, so I'm just making my way off of Driesh, and I'm kind of going a little bit off course from the Walk Highlands route. I'm deciding to kind of go where I saw that hill runner go, and I've checked on the map. I've also checked on Strava, the GPS heat map. There seems to be a track, or at least a common path that kind of goes off the shoulder here. So to the right here, there are two quarries. I think it's called the Winter Quarry on the map. So I come off this here, and there should be a shoulder that drops back down to the car. That would create a loop rather than having to go back down to the Kilbo path. But the Kilbo path itself is really good. I did it last summer, and it just kind of follows down another quarry on its left hand side and gives you a kind of safe route down. I probably wouldn't do this route if it was clagged in or if it was wet, but because visibility is excellent and it's completely dry underfoot, I'm just going to give this a go for something a little bit different. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see if we have to turn back. I think this is the Winter Quarry. So I've just come across there, just tussocky grass, a few peahags, but... And this is Glen Doll. Certainly don't get this view going down the Walk Highlands route anyway, or the conventional path. Brilliant. These hills in here, that's Ben Tirran, a Corbett. The actual name of the hill, which is the Corbett, is, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know that set of hills is called Ben Tirran. And I think there's two lock-ins in there, so that might be a good one to do in winter. You can certainly see where you could maybe drop off. I think what I'm going to do is just head along this shoulder here and then drop down, and that'll take me back on to the end of the Kilbo path. Whereas if I come down here, I'll have to then walk along the road a little bit. So, but we'll see what is going on over here. I'm sure we'll get other views back towards the Corrie Fee. Now, there we are. A better view of today's route. So we just started off coming through this forest here. Corrie Fee, I think it's the nature reserve. The Corrie Fee in there. And then up to the back edge of the Corrie, up to Mayar. And then we came along back up to Driesh. There's guys up there, I think they've been put off by the fact that I've came down here and not back the way. I think if they read their map they'll know to just go retrace their steps, but you can see the Kilbo path just cutting at the edge there. That's where you normally just come down and then you drop back in and then along. So really nice. So that's Jocks Road. That winds up there. You can go and tag on. You can see how you can easily tag in Tombui and Tolmont. I can't remember which one's which. And then you just go over there, and then you're kind of almost into the Braemar side. And then along there takes you over to Glenmick and Lochmick. So if you wanted to tag these hills instead of coming right to the east coast, if you're coming from the north, I suppose you could come down into Braemar Ballater over the Lecht and make a kind of long approach to here as well. So I think that's what I love about the Cairngorms, is just you can make up routes as you go, really, as long as you're prepared for a long day or you're willing to camp. You could bag quite a lot of these in over a few days. Brilliant. But right, we'll head over this shoulder, get down off the hill. Now that's me back at the car park, and that was Mayar Driesh, 9 miles in just under 5 hours, so quite good going and good to get some hill fitness into the legs. You know the script by now. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next video.